In response to the question contained within creation stories are relationships that help to define the nature of the universe and how cultures understand the world in which they exist. I agree with this statement because most people, regardless if they're religious or not, believe in someone or something regarding how they understand the world in which we live in now. In the CBC podcasted The Truth About Stories, spoken by Thomas King, he speaks about how the world started off as water. There is a very curious woman in the sky which later was named Charm, and she fell through the sky into the water. The only things living in this water at the time were animals. As the time goes on, the animals and Charm discover they need to make dry land for both Charm and the babies she is expecting. All of the animals dive down to the bottom of the ocean and attempt to grab mud to start making dry land. All of the animals attempt to complete this task, but all fail except for the otter. After days and days, the otter brought up a handful of mud. The mud began to grow and grow, and eventually the world was half water and half land. After Charm gave birth to twins, one boy and one girl, the female was right-handed and the left-handed was male. As they grew up, they helped form parts of the world such as mountains, rivers, and waterfalls. Eventually, it led to them creating humans, the woman creating females, and the man creating males. Just one example of how one can believe in a relationship that creates the world in which we live in the 21st century. I believe, depending on your culture, each and every person will believe in something different that contributed to the creation of the world. For example, in this story, the people of this indigenous group have a strong relationship with nature. This is evident due to the story's main character revolving around nature, such as water, the sky, and the animals. Another major aspect that I observed while listening to the story was that individuals highly believe in women. Throughout this story, the only human character is a woman, and the world starts off as feminine, until she has twins. Another factor in this culture is the water and sky are equal. They both play a major role within the novel because Charm falls out of the sky into the ocean and the world expands from the second they discover mud. As a whole, this makes me believe these individuals have a strong relationship with nature, and this is how the world started in which they currently live in. This is just one of the many examples in which people look at the relationships that help to define the nature of the universe and how they understand the world in which they exist. In today's world, because of the rites of passages, many people have countless relationships that help define the nature of the universe as well as how they view the world as a whole. In conclusion, I highly agree with King's statement due to cultural beliefs as well as religious beliefs. Storytelling continuously exists, and that will help shape people's understanding of relationships and how the world came to what it is today.